What's that?
They didn't have Big Show.
Nope.
But they should have.
Yep, they should have. How's it going, I am doing a live stream right now.
Sorry.
Not a problem. Ladies and gentlemen, I do apologize for the beginning of that. My wife was talking upstairs and telling me the show was missing the Big Show because Big Show was a part of Raw for a long time. But this is Pillar to Post. This is the Raw 25th Anniversary Review Show. We are live like we love to. Now I want to say thank you to all that are in the chat. Wow, we got a lot popping in. Yes, Big Show was out due to surgery. I do realize that. Sir Dragon, Evie Bloodyard, Blade Charge, Marvin Harris, She-Hulk Chick, Tyler Black, Joshua Hoskins, Tech Guys Gaming. How's it going? Shifty, the Drunken Dragon Clown. Man, so many people joined us already. I was reviewing the show while the show was going on with my good buddy Blaze McCoy. And you guys know him from Blazed Radio. And I got to tell you this. I made a comment to him. And I referred to this show as being so weak, it was like an old man trying to piss with a fucking swollen goddamn prostate. Now, there was some things I dug, made me laugh, I got a little giggle, a little bit of flashbacks, okay? Those were fine. But for the majority of this show, it was like, why am I doing this again? Why the fuck is the Boogie Woogie Daddy taking time out of his busy schedule? Why did he go and put the Wasteland on hold for WWE? My Lord, ooh, have mercy. We got Blaze Radio in the chat. Cowboy John. Jake Bagwell, how's it going? You know, the show started off good. Just like I remember how Raw usually starts off good. And you can always guarantee that Raw is going to drop the ball after that first segment. And boy, did they ever drop the ball. Sorry guys, I'm reading the chat too. It may have to do with some legends like Stone Cold maybe, yes. Old school wrestlers, Rule, Steamboat, Dirty Dick Slater, Terry Funk, Mass Superstar, Harley Race. That was wrestling. Yes, it was. Vince was pretty good at the beginning of the show. He did a good segment. Yeah, you start off the show, you had the McMahon family in there. You had Vince McMahon, Shane McMahon, Stephanie McMahon. The only thing I like, or I would ever like from Stephanie McMahon, is probably seeing her tits. Other than that, keep your mouth shut. I don't want to hear you. You sound like a goddamn troll. But the segment was funny. You know, they give him a plaque and they say, oh, they started a GoFundMe page. Two spoiled little brats started a GoFundMe page. So there was a little fun in there. Kassie, Madam Red, how's it going? You know, so, you know, that was funny, you know, and then he went on to antagonize Brooklyn, and, you know, it's like, this is all you could afford, blah, blah, blah. Psh, it was funny. It was a good way to open. Out comes Stone Cold Steve Austin, and it was a flash in the pan, man. You know, you get the acid trip going, and it's like, oh, I remember those days. Yes, it was fun. But I was expecting Stone Cold to actually speak. Today, he was the mute. He didn't get to talk. He just went and stunned Shane McMahon and Vince McMahon. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bang. You're done. Michael Davis Gaming Channel, a sponsor of Pillar to Post. How's it going, Michael Davis? So that was a great way to start the show off. Now, I did also watch the pre-show, and they had a funny segment right before that ended, and it was on Jimmy Fallon's show. And it was what are those three guys? I don't give a shit who they are. 3 guys that act like a couple of jackasses, and they were lip syncing. And now we all assume that it was going to be Metallica, that Stephanie McMahon and Triple H were going to be singing. And it ends up being that freaking song from that show, or the movie The Rock did, the animation. I can't even fucking remember it. But I laughed literally out loud when Triple H grabbed the mic and pretended to sing along. That was fucking funny. Okay? To me, that was the only thing good out of that entire fucking show tonight. You know, it was good seeing all these old people coming back. It was really good. But you had 3 fucking hours to entertain. Yes, Moana. Yes, there you go. Thank you. 3 fucking hours to entertain millions upon millions of fans. And you dropped the ball. You know, God forbid, I was telling to Blaze McCoy, please do not let Undertaker wrestle. Do not let Undertaker wrestle. Do not let him come back and start a feud with John Cena. I don't want to see that. I want to remember the dead man from back in the day. I don't want to remember his career from the last 3-4 years, okay? It wasn't good. I would rather see him retire semi-healthy rather than a broken, battered man. So it was good to see him just come out there, do a little bit of a promo, and basically let everyone remember, you know, he was there the first night when Raw was there. He was there to drop the legends such as Stone Cold Steve Austin, Mankind, and his very own brother. You know, that was good. I like that. But the guy's ready for retirement. Let him be. Let him fucking retire. I can't even remember half the matches that went down. I really can't, because frankly, they were not interesting. I did love seeing Elias put down, what's his face? Oh yeah, that's right, John Cena. I don't hate the man, John Cena. I really don't. He's done a lot for the business. He's done a lot for the community around wrestling. But please, if you want to be in the movies, go to the movies. If you want to be in wrestling, change your game. Okay? We've seen this John Cena for far too long. Far too long. The only way I kept awake, Kassie, Madam Red, is I was talking to my brother Ben, I was talking to Blaze, and I was checking out other things while the wrestling was going on. Hearing Chris Jericho bring back the list after what he did with Kenny Omega in New Japan Pro Wrestling at Wrestle Kingdom, give me a fucking break. It's not funny. Okay? Anyone that ever thought that the list was funny after the first week or two, my God, please seek help. Seek help. And then we had to see the Revival get decimated by the Club in quick order. I love Jericho too. I just love the Jericho that we got to see in New Japan Pro Wrestling. How's it going, Luca Troller? The fuck was they? It didn't make any sense for him to go out there and do the promos and the match style that he had with Kenny fucking Omega, and then to bring him back and put him in the same fucking role that he was in before he left. You know what? I could drop my fucking drawers right now and let Vince McMahon licked the sweat right off my ballsack, because that's what it was worthy of. That was a major appointment. I haven't watched an entire Raw in years, and I'm pissed that this is what they did for the 25th. Carmine Sabia Jr. in the chat. How's it going? It amazes me from what they had back in the day And I'm not just talking about the Raw in the Monday Night Wars. I'm talking about from the 70s and up to the late 90s before they decided to go PG bullshit. You know? There was creative genius. There was a direction. There was a place that you could see the product going. Guys like Ric Flair, guys like Rick Rude, guys like Hulk Hogan even, guys like Macho Man Randy Savage, Jake the Snake fucking Roberts, and the list could go on and on and on about guys that knew what the fuck they were doing in that ring. How to use the microphone, how to get the fans' attention and have them riveted and glued to their television or sitting on the edge of their fucking seats at the arena. Do you see that these days? Do you see anybody having that big of, anticipation? Oh, what's going to go down next? Oh, no. You know what's going to go down next these days. You know how it's going to play out. You know that it's going to be a broken, repetitive system with the WWE. I have more fun on a Monday night with Renegade Wrestling Organization, Wasteland. I have more fun going to another channel like Blazed Radio, checking out Leaning Towards Death Wrestling, or GWA, or Lightning Strikes, or the list can go fucking on. There's direction. We know what we want to see in our product that we are bringing to you guys on YouTube. We know that you guys want excitement in your lives when you're watching wrestling. It can be a fucking computer simulated game. And we are doing better with creativity than what Vince McMahon and his Hollywood stooges that are writing this bullshit down for him. What the fuck, man? To see a team like the Revival, a throwback team that you would witness back in the 80s, early 90s, a true tag team being decimated and treated like a couple of worthless goons with no fucking talent, like jobbers, just to put the club over because they went and two-sweeted fucking D-Generation X. Give me a break. My favorite moment of the night, they toted out the line of past divas, the women that made wrestling on Raw come back. And if you remember watching the show, you would have seen or heard one of the commentators make a comment. They said on the very first episode of Raw, there was not one woman on that fucking show. Not one. Well, what did we get tonight? We got 8 women, but in one fucking match. One fucking match. That is all the women were given attention to. That was all the women that they were worth. Seeing Mean Gene Okerlund, oh my God, and he wasn't even really allowed to speak very much. Seeing Tori Wilson in that fine getup, ooh, have mercy. Seeing Trish Stratus, ooh, man, make the eyeball spin. Seeing all those beautiful women, yes, some of them looked a little bit messed up, some botched facial surgeries, who knows. Age doesn't help along either. But it was good to see talented women like that. And then you had this fucking match with the women that made no sense. 8-woman tag team match. And it was garbage. Garbage. Really. That is what these women are worth to you. They should be worth more than just being eye candy in a tight set of spandex or shorts. Okay? I love women in the ring. I love it when they are allowed to showcase their talents. I love it when they showcase their assets as well. But there needs to be more. Fans literally rioted after the show, pelting WWE bus with bottles, says Carmine Sabia. Damn! It wouldn't kick any of them out of the bed for eating crackers, though, you know, says Blaze to Radio. I love you, brother. Oh! You know, it's, I haven't done a review on WWE in about 6 months, maybe more. I stopped doing it because I found myself being angry with wrestling. Being angry with something that has been a passion of mine since I was a little kid. As far back as I can remember, wrestling has always been a part of my life. And to see it dumbed down because they believe that the fans have a lack of attention. Well, no shit, we've got a lack of attention. No shit, we've got a bad attention span. How the fuck are we supposed to focus on a product that doesn't do anything to grip our minds and draw us in and be the fans that we want to be? It's garbage. Completely garbage. And yet, I propose to bring this back on a weekly basis. I propose to put off my show, move it to another time slot on the weekends so I could do this. You know, it was good to see those old people back. But a 25th anniversary should not just be about that. It was good to see the Dudley Boys come in. You know, it was good to see them go and powerbomb someone through a table or 3D him through a table, whatever they did. I started losing focus. You know, the best part, really, but it was very predictable. At the end of the show, Braun Strowman decimates Brock Lesnar again, puts him, power slams him through a goddamn commentary booth. Not a bad deal, but frankly, The Miz, yes, The Miz versus Roman Gaines, or No Man Gaines when you see Roman Reigns. Finally, someone gained something out of a match with Roman Reigns. The Miz won his Intercontinental title back. But, have mercy, doesn't The Miz, by far, deserve to be main event caliber? I'm not a big fan of The Miz. I am far from being a big fan of The Miz. But the man, when not scripted, can talk. He can wrestle. Yes, he plays it safe, but why not? Why would he want to be a guy sitting on the shelf month after month because he is taking risks that he knows his body can't handle? You know, there is a lot of people that have a big shit fest on the way Miz wrestles. I don't care. He plays it safe for a reason. He wants to have a lasting career. Thank you, beautiful. He wants to have a lasting career in the business. Now I'll shit on his ways all I want. You know, I still like the way he works. You know, everyone was kind of expecting The Rock to appear. I didn't think he would. You know, it's just, in my opinion, what we do here on YouTube has so much more thought put into what we're planning out week to week, day to day. You know, it's, I look at my match cards throughout the week. And I want my show to go on this trajectory that keeps on bringing more to the table. That keeps on bringing you people back to my channel to watch. Yes, I might be an asshat sometimes. I might be a downright rude prick sometimes. But I do it all in fun. I put myself in a character and I try to have fun. Why? Because when I'm watching wrestling, I want to forget all about the bullshit that's out there in the real world. I want to kick my feet up. I want to lean on back. I want to take this hand and I want to slide it on down and touch myself a little bit when wrestling's going on. I jest. I showed my brother the Boogeyman part. Boogeyman is all-time favorite. It was a little bit of a funny thing, but the guy was comic relief. The Boogeyman was comic relief. He couldn't wrestle worth shit, but he was comic relief. So they had him there for that. You got to see Brother Love. You got to see Harvey Whippleman. You got to see a whole bunch of all these old guys. You got to see APA playing poker in the back. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more, but, they're old people. They got a little bit of problems walking down the ramp. Or, well, this was easy, Was there something I did like? Yeah, I like seeing a lot of the old faces. I like seeing them. But it was so much about them, and all they were doing is talking. They weren't wrestling. There's a lot of rumors going in tonight. They were going to do a rematch. Scott Hall was supposed to bring his ring gear. They wanted to do, or redo, the 1-2-3 Kid match and the Razor Ramon match that happened on the very first episode. There was a lot of people expecting that. There was a lot of people expecting a whole lot more of this show. No, I don't ever listen to Bruce Pritchard's podcasts. Sorry. How's it going? Mike Bosley, Dead Killer in the House, Texas Liberty. How's it going? Yeah, they didn't even have Gilbert in there for a laugh. He was a big part of Monday Night Raw for a long time because they were mocking WCW. Well, now that WWE owns WCW, you can't mock that product anymore because, by God, you're mocking Vince McMahon then. It could be possible that he fell off the wagon. It's unpredictable. Yes, there was a lot of Gilbert in that show, just no actual Gilbert. I do agree. Do you have Elgato? No, I don't have Elgato. I stream from my PS4 straight over to YouTube, and then when I'm doing these shows, I use OBS. How's it going, Mr. Skullhead604? Hello. Welcome to the channel, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, please do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button if you dig what you're watching. Hit that thumbs up. Show some love, brothers and sisters. We like to have fun here. I stopped reviewing and watching Raw because of the crap they delivered. So I took a big chance tonight. And I'm going to watch Rumble. I'm going to watch Rumble because I'm a big fan of the Rumble. I love that chaos that was the Royal Rumble match. I just wish they went to the old ways where they had the big metal drum and you got to see everyone picking their little ball and find out their number. They would never tell you what number, but their look on their face said it all. Though Scott Hall has had his battles with drug and alcohol, he actually looked good compared to the past. Yes, he did look a lot better than he has in a long time. Just seeing that reaction, it's like, oh, fuck. I'm in trouble. I'm in the beginning top 10. For sure. And then the show itself. Now, most of the time, if he is number 30, in all likelihoods, he's winning the match. Or number 29, just saying. I love the Rumble match, too. They actually brought that back a couple of times. Yes, they did for a throwback, but, they didn't stay with it. You want to see them all playing with their little balls. Yes, Blaze. I want to see them fumbling with balls. Scott Hall looked near to death a few years ago. Yes, he did. Came a long way back from where he was back then. No, I didn't mind the Miz match. That wasn't too bad. The Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt match. Everybody has been waiting for this whole broken era to come to WWE. Well, it's here in the Woken fashion. It's here in the Woken fashion. That match alone should have been main event material. That match should have had those fans on their fucking feet screaming. Not just screaming, delete, delete, delete. Shouldn't have even mattered about that part. No, I'm still going to be continuing. I want to find that passion for wrestling once again. I don't know if it's going to be WWE or if I can find somewhere where I can watch New Japan Pro Wrestling. If I can find that, I'm going to be reviewing New Japan Pro Wrestling for damn sure. And that match between Hardy and Bray fell flat. Everybody was disappointed. You're not going to find your passion in WWE, Pete. No, I'm not. I'm going to watch what I'm going to do, and I might have a little fun next Monday. Maybe even tomorrow with SmackDown. Maybe. I'm going to review it live while it's going. I'm going to be doing this stream live while SmackDown is on air. And I might turn around and do some commentary for their matches. See how it sounds. Access TV. Thank you very much, Texas Liberty. I want to have fun with wrestling the way I do wrestling. So, live stream SmackDown tomorrow. I will do some match calling. I will give my thoughts on the show while it is going live. And if I end up smashing and caving in my monitor, you know the reason. It was a shit fest. But, you know what? The day the Boogie Woogie Daddy's balls dropped was the day to celebrate. Tonight was the Raw 25th anniversary. Who's celebrating out there? Who is celebrating? Because was that show worthy of 25 years of some of the greatest wrestling you've ever seen until we got to this new fucking era that we're watching? I could have seen them celebrating Raw 10th, Raw 15th. After the 15th year, there's nothing to celebrate. Nothing. So many commercials in a title match situation. A commercial. Fuck You Got a Legend, Scott Hall making an entrance down to the ring. They commercialed it. And we're supposed to be happy. I love you, Evie. I really do. Throwing his poop at the TV during a WWE show. Wait, Boogie Woogie Daddy's balls dropped. Oh, Bagwell. Yes, I agree, Jake Bagwell. WWE fucked up wrestling. So here on Pillar to Post, we are going to have fun with wrestling. We're going to continue Wasteland. We're going to continue the Proving Grounds. We're going to continue Wrestle Dome. We're going to continue with bringing you guys shitloads of fun and excitement and something worthy of watching. That's what we're going to do here. And then when we do a live review of WWE, we're going to do it live at the same time they're running, and we're going to have fun with it. So, in all, I give Vince McMahon for doing an A+ intro for the show. And then I'm going to give you a serious go fuck yourself for what you did with the rest of the show. That was this wrestling review. That's all I got to say about it. It's me, folks. I could have delved into the matches a little bit more. I could have brought you a whole bunch of other stuff. But why? Because you guys are all right there agreeing with me. It was a shit fest. So I've got a question for you. I'm looking at the time and I'm seeing 11:48 p.m. 11:48 p.m. I think we could have a little bit of fun. What do you guys think? Let me know. I will get a show set up really fucking quick, and we're going to have some fun if that's what you guys want. Kassie, Madam Red says, let's do a show. Man, she sounds manly when she shouts it out like that. Judgment Icon says, yeah. Ah, you sounded a lot like Kassie there. Holy shit. Let's do it, says Michael Davis. Well, you sound kind of like the Boogie Woogie Daddy. Tyler Black? Yes, hello. Hell yeah, I want a show. See, even Tyler sounded like a little bit girly, but coming off a little bit like the Boogie Woogie Daddy. Okay, guys. I'm going to go off this stream. This was my review, my take on what I thought this show was all about. And we're going to do this a little bit more often, but it's going to just suck. And when we go live right after this, after I got the matches set up, we're going to talk about a whole new sponsor we've got. He's here from youtube.com. Just joined our Circle of Steel family today, and I greatly appreciate him for the donation. It was good to see, and then I had a little conversation with him on Skype, so we will talk about that when we get live with some RWO. I'm out of here for tonight. Gonna come back in just a few moments. Let me get the matches set up, and we're gonna have fun the way wrestling should be. I'm out of here.